fight tonight.
What's going on, everybody? Jade up here. In this video I'll be going over the mechanics for the last boss of Castle Thorn hard mode. The reason I'm not doing the other bosses is because I think they're probably a little bit too easy. It's your basic kill the ads, then DPS the boss, and it kind of repeats itself throughout the whole thing. There are a few additional cool mechanics here and there, but that's pretty much the gist. Kill the ads, DPS the boss, rinse and repeat until about execute. So if you want me to go ahead and list the mechanics of the other bosses, I will. I have it already written up and stuff, and I can easily just post it within a day. So I would just have to sit there and edit some videos. But yeah, just leave a comment down below if you want me to. If not, yeah, I probably won't. Just because I don't think many people are going to have issues with those other bosses anyways. Now, also keep in mind in this video, I will not be showing the entire fight. And the reason why is because it already showed you, I've already released 2 videos of the entire fight. One where we beat it with 4 people on hard mode when it first came out. And then 2, the second video I just released, which was today, 7/20/2020. And that was with me and Q beating it on hard mode with just 2 people. So if you want to look at the whole fight, you can. There's 2 videos out that already are. What I'm going to be doing, just to kind of shorten this video, is just show you the certain mechanics of when they're going to happen. So that's way, because it's a lot of rinse and repeat. And if I sit there and slow down this video completely, it would be a ridiculously long video. Probably like 30 minutes long, if not a little bit longer. So I'm going to slow down the mechanics when certain things happen, tell you what's up, and then I will cut it and we'll go to another part where another mechanic is happening that you haven't seen before. Or if a mechanic happens and it amplifies in a certain way. So we'll be going, that's how we'll be doing this video. So let's go ahead and jump right into the last boss. Okay, so when you first pull the boss, a few seconds later, she will spawn 6 growing AoEs, 3 on either side of her. They will then launch outwards towards the wall. If you are hit by these orbs, they will do some damage and fear you. You may dodge roll through the AoEs as of now. Again, this is week 1 of the PTS, so this could change. After the AoEs have hit the wall, shortly after, she will then spawn a growing green AoE, or just a green circle. This green circle is your safe spot. If you're out of the safe spot, you'll take damage. So just stay in the safe spot. Now, granted, later on, there will be AoEs that form underneath your players or around your players that will make you have to leave that safe spot. And you can. You'll take some damage, but I would only try and stay out and take maybe 2 to 3 hits of the damage. And then I would be back in the green circle as quickly as possible. These mechanics repeat themselves up until about 80%. At about 80%, she will then stop hovering and then summon 10 random AoEs that grow and then deal damage. They also fear, so just move out of them and you should be fine. After the 10 AoEs, she then will spin in the air and lay down an AoE and spawn some zombie-like ads from the center of the AoE. Try not to get hit by the AoE, as it will absolutely nuke you. I think on one of these pulls, I ended up getting hit just by once, 6k damage on me. All you have to do is just kill the ads that spawn, and you should be fine. She will also then send out smaller AoEs in random locations. After about 10 seconds or so, those smaller AoEs will then start to form in one set location, which will then spawn a bigger AoE. That is where the boss will spawn. And then just all you have to do is get away from that location. When she finally spawns up from that AoE, she then will charge one random player, and all that player needs to do is just dodge roll or block. I suggest dodge rolling. And again, these mechanics repeat themselves up until about 60%. At 60%, she will float up in the air. She cannot be damaged during this phase. She will then spawn a green circle on the east side of the room. Then she will float and stay on one side of the room. She will then fly down, trying to hit your group members and knocking them down and flying to the other side of the room. You can dodge roll this mechanic, but you cannot block it. Again, it's weird, but it's week 1 of the PTS, so this may change. As the green circle spawns on the right side of the room, it will then begin to start rotating clockwise around the room. A Blood Knight will spawn. DPS that ad down as quickly as possible. If you don't know which one it is, it's the tallest ad that spawns that you can damage during this phase. This ad will smash the ground if you don't interrupt it quickly, leaving behind a huge AoE. Well, not really that huge. It's a smaller AoE, and it'll last on the ground for, it seems like, a minute or so. And if they constantly keep laying them on the ground, you will also have to try and avoid those AoEs when rotating around the room with the green circle. The other main ad that you want to look for are scamps. They drop this blood-like ball, and someone needs to go to that ball and then use the synergy button, and that will throw the blood ball at the boss. You have to do this 4 times, and then the boss will come down. The ads can be chained in. The only one that can't is the taller ad, which I believe is called the Blood Knight. As you can see, look very, very closely at the green AoE and look how it goes around the room. It is at a set location. So it goes clockwise around the room, and then there's 3 spots that it will stop and circle around that one spot and then continue to go clockwise. So just pay attention to that. It will make this run 100 times easier. Once you hit the boss 4 times, the boss will come down and then you can start attacking her again. She'll do the same mechanics again, but with a bit of a twist. One twist is that she will spawn 2 AoEs randomly that will also do the fear mechanic in different locations. So just be aware of them and then dodge roll away from them or through them so that you can avoid getting feared. These 2 AoEs will continue throughout the rest of the fight. At about 30%, she will start spawning those 6 AoEs again, along with the additional 2 AoEs. So just be aware of those and dodge roll when needed. At 20%, she will then fly up into the air again, going from one side of the room to the other, the same as before. The only difference is that there will be 3 additional AoEs that spawn up from the ground trying to fear you. So you have to deal with the boss and those AoEs. So you really have to be paying attention, stay moving, stay dodge rolling. Now, if you are a mag and you're in here and you're having issues with stam sustain, I highly recommend running 1 or 2 or if not both of these things that I'm about to address. The first one is Grunwolf, the monster set. It's a really good one. Whenever you deal critical damage, you restore 700 magicka or stamina, whichever maximum is higher. So if you're a mag, you're obviously going to get 700 magicka back. You also gain an additional 350 of the other resources, which would be stam. This is a good set that you're constantly getting stam back because you're going to need the dodge roll. And this can happen once every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds, you'll get 350 stamina. The other thing, which I highly recommend running, is Consuming Trap from the Soul Magic ability. Throw this ability on an ad, which there will be ads spawning. You can throw these on every single ad, and within 10 seconds of it dying, you will restore 1700 health, and then so much mag, and about 1600 stam. Now, the amount of the resources you get back is dependent on if you are a mag or stam, so you can run this as a stam class as well. Just keep in mind that you will get a lot more mag back than stam. You should still roughly get about 1,000 stam back or so. Again, this fight will go on until you hit the boss 4 times with the blood orbs that you get from the scamps. Once you hit the boss 4 times with those blood orbs that you get from the scamps, the boss will then come down and then charge 1 random player. She will do this periodically, roughly about every 15 seconds or so. Again, I'm not giving you the exact time as this is the PTS and this could change. After that, basically you just DPS the boss while moving around in a clockwise rotation with the green AoE. Smaller ads will spawn. Again, hit them with Consuming Trap, and they should die to cleave. If you have lower DPS, you might have to focus those ads. But yeah, just be sure to apply the consuming trap, kill the ads, kill the small, kill the ads, kill the boss. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this explanation of the fight. I did it a little bit different than what I normally did, only to keep the time down in the video, because I know most people don't like watching very long videos. Shit, I don't even like watching 10-minute videos. So I try to lower these down as much as possible, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this explanation. The next video I'm working on is on the mechanics of the other dungeon, Stone Garden hard mode, which that one might take a little bit because there's a lot of stuff going on there, and it's super fun. I may just wait and save that for the live version. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.